routine of how I grow my hair super really fast. So as you have been watching me, and some of you know that I had a really bad encounter with a hairstylist some couple of years ago, and ever since um, I've been on a journey to just grow my hair waist length because this girl loves long hair. I lost some of my hair, but it has grown back thick by this one routine that I do, especially after midnight. And so I figured, let me get you in on it. It is the jojoba oil. This is the magic liquid right here. This jojoba oil is the magic liquid to growing your hair out really, really fast. You just put it on your fingertips and you just massage all through the night. After midnight, all in the midnight hour, you're just massaging with your fingertips. At the age of 60, people tend to ask me, what are my beauty secrets? What do I do to manage a nice, smooth complexion with minimum wrinkles, besides using filters on occasion? So, hey, you know what? You gotta use filters sometimes because these iPhone cameras be distorting your face all kinds of ways. Hey, Cooking Beauty, so good to see you. Thanks for joining the live, girl. I'm talking about how I grow my hair out naturally. The things I do throughout the years to make my hair grow really fast. And this is the magic oil right here. It's the jojoba oil. It's 100% pure. I get it from Amazon, and I wrote down some notes so that you know some of the secrets here. It is very similar to your scalp's natural hair oil sebum. So it's great for moisturizing and for dryness. I tell you, this oil right here, it really helps make your hair feel like silky, soft, smooth. That's exactly how this oil makes your hair feel so smooth and so soft, like baby hair. I kid you not. You've got to try this. And it conditions the hair shaft, and it minimizes breakage. And so basically, this here is my best friend. This long hairpin is my best friend. You have got to get one of these hairpins if you're trying to grow your hair out long. Because with massaging your hair at night with your fingertips, do about an hour massaging because it's going to stimulate the hair follicles, and it's going to cause your hair to really grow. One of the things that you want to do is protective hairstyles. You want to do as much protective hairstyles as possible. I do wigs during the summertime because the summer could be brutal, especially here in Florida where the humidity is so high. So what I do is I'll put my hair up like this, right? And I have a trick to make the bun look really, really full. So rather than twisting your hair like this and just twisting it around, making that bun look like so tiny like that, there's a way that you can make it look really, really full. Like you got a lot of hair on top. So basically, what you want to do, that's where this comes in, this long hairpin. So basically, you want to do after moisturizing with your jojoba oil, like I got it from Amazon, 100% pure jojoba oil. This is what it looks like. 100% pure jojoba oil. It is my favorite go-to oil for my skin to minimize wrinkles. I wash my face, exfoliate. So see what I did here? I pulled it all the way up. Then I want to, this is the trick. You want to kind of like grab it at the tail and bring it over. And when you moisturize your hair with the jojoba oil, it makes your hair really shiny. And then you take this long hairpin, and this is why you need it to be long, because you want to use the ends of your hair and just pull it back to the very tip and let this hairpin secure the tip and drive it all the way through. And then it's going to make it look at the comparison, right? From that little tiny hair bun to this big fluffy hair bun, right? Look at the comparison. It looks really good. And earrings like this, dramatic, big, huge earrings like this, really brings out the style even more so. You can pull your hair down. In a little while, we're going to do some clip-ins just to give you like a nice little dramatic hair look. You want to try to stray away from he, as much as possible, as you know, that is like the normal thing to do when you're trying to grow your hair. Pull, if you want a messy hair bun, you just pull some strings out, get your flat iron, and just go like this with your flat line. For the sake of the video, I'm using my finger. Just go like this with your flat iron, give it a little curve over, and it'll curve it over a little bit, and just make it look like a cute little hair bun with those nice big earrings. And so, yeah. So one of the things I was saying is that this oil here, this oil is really good for your skin too. It matches, it mimics your own oils, your own natural skin oils. Sebum. Let me see. It's been a while since I did a live, so let me see if anybody's saying anything to me. I'm getting ready to make a nice dramatic hairdo with these clip-ins. Oh, you want to use clip-ins as much as possible to, like, instead of tape-ins and glue-ins and all that pulling of your hair with the braiding in for the sewing. Just use clip-ins. Just add some clip-ins. It help. I use 1B. I go on Amazon and get my clip-ins, and it just gives a nice extra look. I'm gonna try to see if someone is saying something to me. Is anyone saying anything to me? How do you check the comments? But anyways, the show must go on. I'm not gonna waste too much time with that. I think the comments do come up if somebody. I saw Cooking Beauty came on. Hey girl, hey, thanks for showing your girl some support. So we're just gonna play with this hair, and you definitely wanna, make sure you moisturize these ends and keep that hair bun going for that protective hairstyle, especially during the summer months. You don't want your hair rubbing against your shoulders while your shoulders are sweating in the summer months, and just all that saltiness from the sweat getting on your hair. So we're gonna do a nice little get ready with me, cute little hairstyle with the clip-ins. So for some of you who don't know how to do clip-ins, you just when you go on Amazon, you buy your package. There's like long ones like this, right? And there's like medium long. So what you want to do, you want to start with the shortest one. So you lay them out on the table and you see which one is the shortest one. So far, let me see what I'm working with here. Sometimes I cut my clip-ins in half so that I can have like put an extra one over here, an extra one over here for volume. So, how's everyone doing? You know what? Let me play with this for a little while and see if anyone is making any comments here. I think you swipe it to the left, swipe it to the right, or swipe up. Did I lose you for a second? But anyways, it's all good. It's all good. So how's everyone doing? Have you guys checked out my previous video that talks about what you can do to get to 4,000 watch hours really fast? If you're a YouTuber, let me know if you're a YouTuber. Let me know if you are on a hair journey trying to grow your hair out like me. So you're gonna take the smallest one. So far, this one is the smallest in the batch, and you're gonna put it right here. If you want to, you can like take your comb, your rat tail comb, and just motion up like this a little bit. Let me show you. Like in the back, you could just like tease it up a little bit so that when you clip it in, it'll have like a bunch of hair to clip in, give you that extra security that they're not gonna fall out. But they don't never fall out. I used to dance wildly with my clip-ins, and I was like, these things weren't gonna fall out. At the end of the night after coming from the club, I'll take them out, and I was like, they no way were gonna fall out. Meanwhile, I was so nervous thinking, these things are gonna fall out. They're gonna fall out. But these combs, they make these combs pretty secure. So I teased it back a little bit just to give the clip-ins some extra security. something to attach to. See, and then like if you watched if you saw the thumbnail, you saw that I had my hair out and I had the bun up, so you can work with those hairstyles too. I love wearing the blonde wig. Let me know if you like that look. If you've been watching me, you know that I do the blonde wig, the like light brown and blonde wig. Let me know if you like that look and opposed to the brunette. I'm gonna do brunette for the winter months here. I'm gonna do the brunette look for the winter months. So yeah, let me know if you like the blonde look on me. So then I'll go up to the other size up. So you go to the other size up, and then the longest track you're gonna put that right here in the middle. So don't forget the shortest one is at the bottom. The longest one is gonna be at the middle, right? Just to give it a little fun look besides the up bun. But the up bun trick, that is my favorite protective hair style. Sleeping Beauty, she was just on, she must be sleeping, my Cooking Beauty, she must be sleeping. She must have said, this girl taking way too long to do this video. I told her that I was going to get on and do live, and she must have said, this girl is taking way too long to do this video. And so yeah, I was taking kind of long. I think since, oh I wait, I think since you're horizontal, that's why you're not seeing the comments. I think only people, but I just saw your comment just now, Cooking Beauty. Hey, hey. Is that a comment right now, or is that a delayed comment? Oh, that's what happened. I just saw your comment just now. Yeah, maybe next time I'll do vertical, vertical. Maybe next time I'll do vertical. The purpose of doing horizontal is so that I can like eventually turn it into a. There you go. It's better to go live vertical. How are you? Hi, Creole. Hi, Kenda. Hi. I see you now, boo boo. I see you. I see you. It's coming up. Your comment came up. It came up really nice. It came up like a little overlay text. You know these social media platforms be. There you go. Got it. Laughing out loud. Canada. Thank you. Yeah. So thank you for joining us live. I appreciate you. So these two are the longest ones. So I'm about to put the longest one right here in the middle. And like, I need to get some more. I think I'm missing a few pieces here, fooling around with that blonde wig. So let me know, Cooking Beauty, which look do you prefer? Do you prefer the blonde look, or do you prefer the perfect? It's been here watching. I was like okay. The thing though with I think the thing with the vertical text, with the with the horizontal comments, I think you have to tap on it right away in order to like pause it so that you can read it. They're coming up with all kinds of new stuff since AI came out with these social media platforms. As a matter of fact, speaking of social media platform, did you all know that I created my very own social media platform? I created my own social media platform, y'all. Yes, I did. I surely did. It's called Venzi. It's spelled VENXII, but it is pronounced VENZEE. That's how it's pronounced. VENZEE, but it's spelled VENX. Okay, okay, so I see your comments. You said blonde is nice, but that's once in a while. wild thing for me. I like the more natural colors. Okay, okay, okay. Yes. I kind of like be missing my natural look when I be doing the blonde wigs. I be like, yeah, so that blonde look is just to put on a wig, just to look different, I guess. All right, so here we go, guys. Here's the dramatic look. Yeah, but speaking of my how you like me now? How you like me now? So for the second video, I do not have my heated tools on. That would have taken more time to get this live off the ground. And you know what? We trying to get these watched out. We're trying to, but the color wings look really nice on you. Thank you, boo. Yeah, we're trying to get this video. The show must go on. I didn't want to spend too much time trying to heat up the curling iron because I have a beauty channel, and part of me wish I wouldn't have had a beauty channel. I did thought about cooking, and I think I would have done better with the cooking because you cook every day, and I think I would have done better with the cooking channel. But everybody was like, at 62, you look young for your age. What is your beauty secrets? You need to go on YouTube and tell your beauty secrets. You would do really well with YouTube. And so I haven't had that many people say, wow, you're 62. No way, you're 62. No way. Now I get that in person. I get that in person, but I don't get that too much on these YouTube streets. Okay. So I don't know these YouTube people are cat of another color. But anyway, if you wanted to like put some extensions in and create a really quick dramatic look, you could do that. You can get a curling iron and just bump the front and bump it up a little bit. Bump it up. Bump it up. Yeah, so pull comb your baby hairs out. Yeah. And then there's times when, I'll put it up. You definitely look much younger than 62 altogether, although 62 isn't old. Aw, you're sweet. I keep thinking that, oh, 62 is old. My body feels old. That's what it is. It's my body that be making me feel, oh, girl. So yeah, you can like put a little hair band up here like this for your protect. It's all for the protection of growing out these hair follicles. So you can put it up like this and look cutesy and take your selfies. Where's my other phone? Oh girl, this whole thing with content creation, it's about organization. Have you noticed that cooking beauty that it's all about getting organized? It's like you have to take time out to get organized to be a content creator. But anyways, so that's a nice other protective hairstyle. Um, oh, as I was saying, my social media platform. The reason why I created that platform for like entrepreneurs like myself is for people to have a place if you market something, or if you want some extra money on the side, we can share with each other, our side gigs, what we're doing to gain extra money on the side. Thank you for the like. So if you're an entrepreneur like me, and oh yeah, I forgot to mention, if you watching the video for the first time, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to say hi and tap that screen double to like the video. You know how we do around here. We be supporting each other around here. But anyways, yeah, Venzi is a platform. It's my social media platform I created through my AI learnings. And if it's like if Facebook and Etsy had to have a baby, that's what it would be like. It would be like my social media platform called Venzi. It's pronounced Venzi, VENZEE, spelled VENXII.com. Yeah, so come and join so that we can have fun. We want to have fun. have a lot of fun for the we want to have a lot of fun for the, you can even put this in a ponytail if you want to. And you can, do you have a link in your bio? Okay, so the link that I have in this bio is the link that I have in this bio is to my cosmetic line. Sometimes I think I'm just be doing so much. It's my cosmetic line, and so you could put it in a nice little ponytail. Um, oh, I don't have a link, but maybe I think I could put the link here. Let me put the link here. Let me see if I could put the link here. I can grab my other phone and put the link that way. But my other phone is not charged. All right, I'm gonna put the link in after the video so that anybody coming on watching the live and they hear about the social media platform, they can go to it. But it's VENX as an X-ray II.com. And so I figure, with the social media platform, I can promote my cosmetic line as well, right? So this is from my cosmetic line. This is called More Than a Conqueror, and the cosmetic line is geared to providing affirmations in a bottle, rather, in a tube. Okay, so this is More Than a Conqueror. It's a really pretty. It has like shimmer, like little gold specks in it. It's like almost like a burgundy with little gold specks in it, and that link is in my bio. It's really pretty. It's perfect for the fall season. I love it, but I'm not used to wearing dark ruby colors like this. I usually do like nude colors, like soft complexion tone colors. But anyways, what is everybody else up to on this? How long have I been on here? It says 22, I guess 22 minutes. So I'm trying to go for 30 minutes now. So just maybe about 10 minutes more. It is late. I don't expect anybody to be on the live, that many people, but Cooking Beauty, I appreciate your support. Thank you for showing up. I appreciate you, boo. Um, so yeah, so I'm just gonna jab the jar for the next 10 minutes. Aw, thank you. You're such a sweetie Petey. You're such a sweetie Petey. I appreciate you. Yeah, but I wanted to suggest that you create your own little seasonings for your channel, Cooking Beauty. Go over to my girl's channel too after you're done watching my live. She cooks up a storm there, and the holidays is coming up. I would imagine that she has a lot of surprises for us. Yeah, so I wanted to help you get your own seasoning, brand your own seasoning if that's something that you wanted to do. And that's basically what we're going to be doing on Venzi, supporting each other, helping each other with side hustle gigs so that we can make some extra money on the side, so that if my whole dream with that whole site is that people will be on there supporting each other so much that if people wouldn't have having own seasoning would be nice. Yes. Could you imagine? But you have to come up with a name. You have to come up with a name for your own seasoning. You have to think of like I can help you brainstorm a name. I'll help you brainstorm a name for your seasonings. Um, yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll help you brainstorm a name for your seasoning, and we can just research and find out where you would go. Which manufacturer would help you put the seasons together. Which manufacturers will help you put the seasons together, etc., etc. So yeah, Cooking Beauty definitely would be in the seasoning name. Most definitely. That's spot on. I agree. That should definitely be in the seasoning name. Most definitely. And the way you spell it too. And if you want to trademark it, we would have to make sure that that is not trademark already, which I doubt. That name is so unique. Uh, but it might be too long. Yeah, that's the only caveat to that. It just might be a little too long. But we'll see what we can do. We'll brainstorm together and see what we come up with. But yeah, so that's the goal, guys, so that we can support, collaborate, love on each other, and help each other have like side gigs and side hustles, so that we won't have to depend so much on corporate America, right? We can have our own thing going on. Yeah. So getting back to this here, with putting in the clip-ins, you can easily remove those. I would recommend removing it at night before going to bed. Definitely sleeping with a head bonnet on. You want to have a head bonnet on. I can't tell you enough how much head bonnets are great for protecting your hair. The clip-ins gave so much volume and the look. Thank you, boo. Yes, it did. I have to say so myself. And the earrings just bring out the look even more so. Wouldn't you agree? I love big earrings. Oh my goodness. I'm about to order some feather ones myself. But yeah. Speaking of order, I want to do a TMU haul. These bills just be piling up and piling up with my health conditions. Sometimes I take days off and I don't have PTO. Oh, which remind me, I had taken advantage of my FMLA tonight because I was feeling under the weather. Um, oh, there goes a hair extension that escaped. Yeah, so this one I might have cut just to bring it over here somewhere to give it a little value. Yeah, I have been battling with autoimmune conditions, and it has made me so tired that I don't get this encouraged to come on. But all my sisters like Cooking Beauty. I'm gonna put this one on the top just to give it a little All my sisters like Cooking Beauty, and my biological sister, she's like, girl, you better get yourself on YouTube and start creating. I really didn't want to talk too much about my health condition. That's why I didn't talk about my health condition. I really didn't want to get on here and talk about my health condition. Uh, but hey, I didn't want to talk too much about it. But I did talk a little bit about it. So some of you know some things. It has been a challenge, but you can promote your YouTube videos. You can use a little advertisement, pay for advertisement campaign. I think I'm gonna do that with this one and with the other one, the other YouTube video I made yesterday. And you can help bump it up in the watch hour realm. So I think I'm gonna do that. So the thing with that is that when you pay for your YouTube videos to be promoted, um, the watch hour time that you paid for doesn't account. It's when that person that came over due to the payment again, when they come back around again organically, that's when it counts. So you could have paid for your watch hour time, and some people would have come over that probably wouldn't have found your video otherwise, and they come over and they watch your videos, and then you know they become familiar with you, and then they end up binge watching, and that can be a good thing. Yeah, so that can be a really good thing. So I'm gonna push this out to 30 minutes. We're almost there at 30 minutes. But I appreciate all of you who have come on, and go ahead and double click the screen so that you can give me a like. That's the way you give me a like. So yeah, the jojoba oil is the oil. This is what we've been talking about. talking about through the whole live. We veered off a little bit and talked about my social media platform that I had learned and was practicing my AI skills. Um, so this is not only for good for hair, this is good for skin and nails, ladies. So or gentlemen, for those who want to go. That's extra clip in the front, seal the look. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yes. See, that's why I love clip-ins because it can just like do the do. You know what I'm saying? It could do the do. But you just have to be strategic that like if you're going out, you just strategically put it in there. Always tease the hair a little bit, tease the hair a little bit up, going upward, just to give it like a little tiny poofy afro, to have the clip ins have something to clip into, and make you feel a little more confident that it's gonna stay secure throughout your night. So if you're going on a date or something or a night event, it's a nice, really quick hairdo. If you've been taking care of your hair all this time, I do use a little bit of heat. I use a hot comb. I use a flat iron on occasions. I try not to use it too much. So the jojoba oil, after using the flat iron and then putting in the jojoba oil, it gives it a really nice shine. It really does. And then whatever is extra, I moisturize my hands on it so that I can keep my hands looking nice and supple and youthful looking. And so, and then I do that bun thing that I showed you all earlier. You can even do the bun with the clip-ins, depending on how you place the clip-ins. Depending on how you place the putting the clip-ins in can be so versatile, and you can take them out if you want to, and just keep moisturizing your hair at night and massaging that oil into it. Look at that, isn't that cute? And then you can even do the bun like that. Remember this hairpin now. This is a good hairpin. I got this from Walmart. This hairpin, you don't see it that much on the market, but every now and then you will find it. So yeah, so you just play with it a little bit and just like I said, make it messy if you want to make it messy. Um, I have been like sweating a little bit here, so it kind of like looks frizzy. But if you want to, you can take the flat iron and bump it out a little bit and just create a whole new look, yo. Create a whole new look. For those who don't know, I am from Brooklyn, New York, and we use that expression quite often. Yo. My grandmother didn't like it. My Panamanian, Jamaican, British influenced grandmother. She everything had to be so proper with her. Girl, you sound so ghetto. So I'm like, what do you expect? We live in the ghetto. Yeah, but anyways, I did the 30-minute mark, y'all. I did the 30-minute mark. Thank you so much for chiming in. I really appreciate you guys taking the time out of supporting my channel. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and subscribe for more cool beauty tips. Here we not only talk about physical beauty, but we talk about spiritual beauty as well. Beauty that keeps your mentals stable and keep you having a really beautiful day. So I am chiming off for tonight. I'm gonna be doing a lot of lives, so y'all gonna get sick of me. Y'all gonna get sick of me. So I'm gonna be doing a lot of lives in the next couple of days. I'm trying to increase my watch hour time. So go ahead and support your girl. Subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and double tap this video to give me some love. Yes, I'm gonna do more lives and longer. Most definitely. I most definitely will. I most definitely will. So watch me, boo. Watch me. I'm gonna be on here. You're gonna get sick of me. Prepare to be sick of me. We gotta get 4,000. Yes, we have got to get 4,000 watch hour time. So be prepared to get sick of me. I'm gonna talk about any and everything. I mean, talk about my business. I really think I'm doing too much. I think I bit off more than I can chew with all my business. business ventures, but we'll see. I can consolidate some and sell some businesses. But definitely cooking beauty, we're gonna brainstorm this name for your seasoning. I think you should have your own seasoning packet, girl. That would be the bomb. That would be the absolute bomb if you had your own seasoning packet. So we're gonna brainstorm on that. I want to see you on Benzi so that we can collaborate and talk. Oh, Benzi has its own chat room. So we're gonna do like, mini midnight chats where people could talk about their business, introduce themselves, talk about their business, get more followers to their business, get more subscribers to their YouTube channels. Because on Benzi, you could promote your YouTube channel as well. I'm getting so excited here. I can barely talk. how's how's it spelled again? Okay, it is spelled B like Victor, E like elephant, N like Nancy, X, the letter X is an X-ray, II.com. So I pronounce it Venzi, Venzee, but the spelling is V like Victor, E like elephant, N like Nancy, X like an X-ray, II.com. I really want you to get on there and register and create yourself your little booth because when you get on there, awesome. Thank you, boo. Thank you for your support. Yes, go ahead and follow through with the sign up because I'm gonna do another live, and I want you to get on and tell me how was the sign up process? How was it for you? And for those who are watching, once again, the spelling is V as in Victor, E as an elephant, N as in Nancy. The letter X is in X-ray, II.com. What was I saying? We will be. Oh, when you get on and you register, you can register as a member because some people don't. Some millionaires may come on and they may not necessarily want a booth because when you come on and you register, you have the option to register and say, I'm going to register and get a booth. And in that booth, I'm going to display all my products, right? And some people, like millionaires, basketball players, they may come on and say, this is cool. I like this setup here. I want to support small business owners. So I'm just going to get on. I'm not going to necessarily create a booth. I'm just going to be in the background so they can become members. So we have members and we have vendors, booth owners. So you take your choice. I think the website is going to ask you which one you want to become for free, and it's free to join. There's no cost. It's free to join, and then you say you want to be a booth owner, and then you get your nice little booth set up for you, which is your profile page, right? And then you get to upload products and display your seasonings, whatever you promote, your digital products, um, your ebooks, your cosmetic line, your pots and pans, even things that you have in your closet that you no longer use, you could promote on Betsy. How cool is that, right? So I'm looking at this hairstyle and I'm saying, you know what? I could have even turned it into a wet look. If you get a spray bottle and put enough oil in it, go ahead and lather some more of that jojoba oil on it. I should have had an affiliate link for this. I really should have. So go ahead and put some jojoba oil and spritz it with some water. You could rock a nice wet look. That would be so nice. But these earrings, fire, just fire. So to recap and to wrap up, the jojoba oil, I wrote a few notes here. The jojoba oil is really good for dryness. Jojoba oil is very similar to the scalp's natural oil sebum. So it's a great moisturizer. That's what makes it so good. It's a great moisturizer and can help with dryness. It helps prevent breakage. It lubricates and conditions the hair shaft, helping hair stay softer and your hair feels so soft like cotton. This oil, if you want your hair to feel soft like cotton, this is the oil. This is the oil, jojoba oil. Another interesting spelling, right? Outside of the Benzies. spelling matrix. But anyways, it is great in aiding the hair to stay softer and less prone to breaking, which can help with length retainment. That's the word I'm looking for. Okay, so there you got it. Thank you so much for joining my live. This was a live video, and so it wasn't scripted. It just came at you raw, boom, right in your face, bam. So thanks so much for joining, guys. I really appreciate you all being there. Thanks so much, Boo, for the support. Cooking Beauty, go check her out. Cooking Beauty. You'll see her comments in the video. But if you don't see her comments, it's spelled cooking, like how you would spell cooking, Beaute. That's how she spells her name, and you're gonna love it over there. I guarantee you're gonna love it over there. That's her little slogan, and you are gonna love it over there. She cooks up a storm, makes you wanna slap your mama. So on that note, I see you all later. Thanks for chiming in. She's laughing with me. Thank you, Boo. Appreciate you. See you around on these here lives. Bye.